This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Michael Kay is our focus, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this, he's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
America's finest city. What a gorgeous afternoon for baseball we have in store from Petco Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Corey Seager will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. To second for one. And now after that call at second, here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout as he apparently doesn't agree with the call. Michael Kay will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much.
Luis Ortiz will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line. And
stepping in, Michael Kay. He singled his last time up.
Michael Kay.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And now they head out on the road here, but at least the good news is they get a short trip here in terms of distance, so they should be rested and ready to go to start this series.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chisenhall has a read on it, and the inning is over. In now, Everett Roberts. He reached on a single in his first try. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning. Michael Kay will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there, thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
High and deep to right center field. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Boy, now I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but
Michael Kay will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
man, goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there.
Robert Kluka will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. Michael Kay steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Here's the 2-0. Bounce to first. Roberts scoops it up. A play at the plate. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 12-8. Good night from San Diego. And welcome back to the MLB. Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers. Michael Kay will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Walker peers in, coming at him with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
To 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in.
Taijuan Walker will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They still trail. Michael Kay is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer at that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hitchcock is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Michael Kay will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Grounded to first. Cleary takes it in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Michael Kay digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
On the ground to third. Kluka is up with it, and on one pitch, he's retired. Brian Hitchcock digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Michael Kay strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. The relay throw, and he'll get there at third. And now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Oh, and he's just looking to get on base somehow as the win.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but...
Back here on the MLB pregame show. Clear skies over Petco Park in San Diego. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series. Michael Kay will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Ortiz sprinting after it. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Zach Lee set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Will Peters will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very...
On the ground to short. Oh, a diving stop to first. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
That was a big-time step. At the plate, Michael Kay, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double.
Michael Kay gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major...
There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line to the right side. Ortiz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jock Peterson will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Step on the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Robert Kluka digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Popped up. Floyd is there for it, and that ends the inning. Michael Kay digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with another breaking pitch right there, and they're staying away from the fastball so far, at least in this at-bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter.
Strikes.
You don't want to give in to his strength.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Full count. 3-2. David Peralta waits on deck. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Luis Ortiz will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly out to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it, and that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see